Good afternoon. Thanks for calling Plotline. You're through to Eddie. How may I help?
I've just watched Karate Kid on TV.
So this isn't the Bros Split support line.
Good evening. Welcome to Plotline. You're speaking to Brendan. How may I help?
I'm watching Eddie Scissorhands.
Okay. And what part of the plot did you need help with, sir? Hello?
I used to cut hair, me.
Oh, well, that's good.
Don't believe me, dear. I could have given you best haircut of your life, pal. The Rockabilly Pompadour, the Clark Gable. You name it, I could cut it.
Okay, sir. That's great. Well, getting back to the film.
Quiff.
Excuse me?
I could give you a quiff that'd change your life, son. I really could.
I bet you could. Anyway, back to Edward Scissorhands, sir.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was thinking once, sir. How could he cut all them lasses' hair in the street without a proper trader's licence, eh?
Well, I think Tim Burton perhaps overlooked that, sir.
Who?
Tim Burton, the director.
You're damn right Timmy overlooked it, the little shithouse. Telling you, after I got sacked from Herbert & Sons, I tried to set up shop in my shed. Anyway, I were halfway through giving Miss Buchanan a crimp, and guess who knocked on door?
I don't know. The police?
Nay. Bolton Council. Slapped as a fine and shut me down like that. So tell me, Brenny lad, how come old Eddie Scissorfingers didn't get fined from Bolton Council, eh?
Well, I can only imagine Tim Burton was unadvised of Bolton Council's strict rules on traders' licences, sir.
Well, he might have been, but it ruined the film, that did, pal. Very unrealistic.
Sorry to hear that, sir. Was there any other part of the plot that you needed guidance with?
Neck fur.
Pardon?
You heard me. Calls himself a pro and didn't once get clippers out to cut the neck fur. Good night.
Good afternoon. Thanks for calling Plotline. You're through to Eddie. How may I help?
Hello there. We've just come home from the video shop with Indiana Jones, and we're having a little trouble following the story.
Oh, sorry to hear that, sir. What bit of the plot was you having trouble with?
Well, they're all in a cave of some sorts,
Oh, yes.
and they're all having a bit of a scuffle.
Yeah, sure. I know the bit. Yeah.
And now all appear to be kissing one another and that sort of thing.
Sorry? They're all doing what?
It must be awfully hot down there because they're now taking each other's trousers off.
Right. I've got to admit, I don't remember seeing that particular scene in any of the Indiana Jones films. Are you sure it's the right film?
Oh, yes. The man in the shop was awfully kind. He handed it to me from the top shelf himself. Blimey, that Mr. Jones is certainly the adventurer, isn't he?
Would you mind reading out the front cover to me, please?
Well, she's not going to find any treasure up there, I can tell you.
Sir?
Oh, yes, let me just find it for you. Got it. Oh, gosh. It says here, Kinky Anna Moans and the Arse Crusade.
Yeah, you see, sir, that's not an Indiana Jones production.
Well, I'll be darned. They're having hanky-panky. I've been done up like a right royal kipper.
It would seem so, sir. Yeah.
This calls for a nice cup of tea and a sit-down.
Okay, sir, well, you enjoy your afternoon.
She's going to cause herself an injury, I can tell you.
Right, goodbye, sir. Hi, you're through to...
God, I can't believe it. Please help me.
Sorry, you can't believe what?
I can't believe they're gone.
You can't believe who are gone?
Ross.
Well, it's obviously a shock for us all, but this is a phone line for people who need help with plots in films.
So this isn't the Bros Split support line.
Most definitely not.
What's so funny? My whole world has ended. I'm never going to marry Luke.
Okay, well, as I say, I think you've got the wrong number. Now, there's a plotline issue I can help with, then please let me know. Otherwise...
I do actually need help with a film. Yeah, actually. Can you help me?
Okay, yeah, sure. What film was that?
Ross Push Tour 1988.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really a proper film, but what bit of Bros Push Tour 1988 did you have trouble understanding?
Well, when Matt sings I Owe You Nothing, he's lying because he owes me everything. He's my world.
Right, have you heard of this new boy band? They're called Take That.
No.
Oh yeah, they're great. Robbie, Mark, the lead singer Gary. He's like Matt and Luke rolled into one short fat man. You'll love him.
Oh, Gary. Do you think he's got a girlfriend?
Well, I don't.
What kind of food do you think he likes?
Sorry, what?
And Robbie, he sounds so amazing. Oh my god, I feel like I've known him my whole life. What shoe size is mine? What's Gary's favourite colour?
Yeah, sorry. We think we're gonna have to end the.
How many
We're gonna have to end the call here.
And Robbie sounds so dreamy. I think I'm actually in love with Gary. Oh my god, this is like beans.
Thanks for calling. Bye.
Welcome to Plotline. You're speaking to Brendan. How may I help?
Sorry to bother you. I'm watching a film, but I don't know what it's called.
Okay, sir. And what channel is it on?
It's BBC One.
BBC One, 10 a.m. Oh, that's not a film, sir. That's Kilroy. It's a chat show hosted by Robert Kilroy Silk. Hello?
No, it's not Kilroy. I'm Kilroy's #1 fan. It's not Kilroy.
Okay, sir. Well, could you describe what you're seeing, please?
Well, it's a bird's eye point of view, and there's loads and loads of white people and loads of black people all running around together, like mingling.
Right. I'm not too sure what that could be.
Well, they're shouting very loudly. It's like roaring. They are all roaring at each other.
Roaring?
Yes, roaring.
Right. How long has this scene been going on for, sir?
Yeah, it's not Kilroy.
Yep, understood. How long has this particular scene been happening for, sir?
Well, about 43 minutes.
And tell me, sir, is your TV aerial plugged in?
No, I broke the last night. I got a bit frustrated and I crushed it with my foot.
I've got a funny feeling you've been watching Static. Sir?
Static? Can I buy it on video?
Good afternoon. Thanks for calling Plotline. You're through to Eddie. How may I help?
Yeah, Eddie. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, fine, thank you. How can I help?
Oh, I've just watched Groundhog Day.
Oh, yes. We've had quite a few calls about this today. I believe it must have been on TV this afternoon.
Yeah. It was on at 2:00, just like yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that.
Aha, yeah, very good, sir. I see what you're doing there. So what was the plot issue you had?
Well, the thing is, I'm basically going through exactly the same as Phil went through. Every day I wake up and it's exactly the same.
Right. I mean, I guess we can all feel like this sometimes. But we're just here to explain any plot issues you may be having. I don't really think I'm the right person to be chatting to about depression, sir.
See, I knew you were going to say that.
Well, there are plenty of special support lines, sir. Have you tried the Samaritans?
No, what I mean is, I knew you were going to say that. We have the same conversation every day. I'm just reliving the same day over and over, just like Phil from Groundhog Day.
Okay, sir. Look, I really haven't got time for prank calls.
No, it's true. I knew you were going to say that as well.
Right, as I say, sir, I really haven't got time for this. Well, that was just a lucky guess. And so was that. Okay, this is a bit weird now. Well, how about if I said pineapple orgy, hairy ginger biscuit.
Uncle Clive always went too far with his elephant impression.
Okay, this is way over my head. Goodbye.